All right, Lozzie, we are back for our wrap up of 2020. I was going to say 26, but 2025 as we go into 2026. Today we'll be covering a bit of everything, where we've come from, what we've done this year, the achievements we've had, and all the bits and bobs that we've got into from the studio. So everything from Hyrox to challenges to our member awards, which are the big thing for the year.
Announcing them.
And then also what's coming up for next year.
Yes.
So where do you want to start?
Oh, I don't know. Let's talk about the year. What happened? The events. Let's go Hyrox first. I think that was a big addition to the studio this year.
Yeah. So this year, in terms of Hyrox, we became a Hyrox affiliate.
We did.
Yep. And what does that look like in terms of Hyrox for us?
It just meant that we could start training Hyrox in the studio, and we were part of the Hyrox family, I guess.
Yep.
It meant we could run programs. We both became Hyrox coaches, and we could actually train our guys to go to the Melbourne Hyrox.
Yep. And we kind of got through Melbourne with 22 or 23 people?
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Yeah, we had a whole range of people that got to Melbourne this year, right?
Yeah, it was actually a wide group of people, right? We had like the busy mums and dads. We had, beginners. We had a couple of like dads and daughters do it as a double.
That was good
We
fun.
had some of the guys that have been training with us for ages, some of the guys that have gone from running and then they went into more of a hybrid style event.
Fitness, yep.
So we had a massive crew.
Yeah, and I think I'm sure it's similar for you, but some of the results were just so much fun to see people go from, never really doing that type of training to smashing it out of the park.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I reckon it was probably the best weekend of the year.
Yes, it was a very big weekend, the 14-hour Saturday.
Yeah.
So in terms of Hyrox then, I guess we might jump around a little bit. What does that look like in terms of next year then?
So next year we're going to do similar to what we did this year. So this year we ran 3 simulations and we went to the Melbourne Hyrox event.
Yep.
Next year we already have our 3 Hyrox programs lined up. We've got the tentative dates already locked in.
Yep.
We have 3 simulations going.
Yep.
And then we also have a couple of the clients coming with us to Brisbane to do Hyrox Brisbane in April. And then we're going to assume that there'll be another Melbourne Hyrox probably late next year, I would say in December, roughly the same time. So we'll be running programs for both those events and then another cheeky program in the middle of the year as well.
Yeah. So a few simulations, focusing on a few big events too, especially, main focus is Melbourne, right?
Yes. Yeah. Main focus is Melbourne, but we're just going to give the clients the opportunity to train and do some simulations throughout the year as well.
That way, I think that's an important one, right? Because you're not then going, okay, cool, it's September or October, I'm going to now train for Melbourne. I'm starting in February or March and I'm building my strength and Hyrox capability through the year to get me to Melbourne, right?
Yeah, and it gives people a chance just to dip their toes into it before actually committing to the full event, at the convention centre.
Yep.
They can try it out here and see if they actually like the style of training and if it's an event that they want to commit to.
I think one of the best thing is you can probably see it behind us here, the Concept 2 equipment, right? It's the stuff that everyone's going to race with on race day. There's going to be no surprises. There's no, that ski's harder than what I've been training on. It's all going to be exactly what you've done on race day, with everything from the wall balls through to your skis and roads.
And the sleds. We upgraded our sleds so they became Hyrox specific, so you could do the push and the pull with the sled track as well.
Yep, I upgraded the sleds too by putting more weight on them. So
that helps.
Cool. Okay, so that's Hyrox done and dusted, I guess, for this year and what's coming next year. Another big thing of what we do is our challenges, right? So that was another big year for challenges with something a bit of a different twist this year round, right?
Yeah, we felt we sort of needed to spice up the challenges a little bit and we introduced the team versus team challenge, which I think was an absolute
That was actually a lot of fun, right?
Yes, definitely brought out people's competitive sides, which was awesome to see. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
And it made people gel together more as a team and sort of encourage each other more as well.
Yes.
So, I think that was a hit for the members, but it was also a hit for the coaches as well because it got the coaches really competitive with working against each other to help their team.
Yeah, I did. I think it was cool. Given the first challenge, I was not a coach on it, being in both of the group chats. To see Benny riling the troops there and then Fleur trying to rile her troops up as well.
It was two very different strategies.
Two different strategies.
Yeah, tough love and love.
I think they both work though. Both of them, it was quite close in the end, right? In terms of the point system for the Ben versus Fleur one. It's amazing how one team will blow out in front, and then the next week everyone else will catch up.
Yeah.
It's quite fun doing that. Very close, and I look forward to more of them next year.
Yeah. And I think the one thing we learned about that is adults and their stickers and how much they love a sticker chart.
Yes, I love stickers. Yeah.
That got people going, being able to put their stickers on the sticker chart for the challenge and the other little mini challenges we had throughout the year.
Yeah, I think getting to the end of the sticker chart is a great achievement. Yeah. The number of sessions done through that time.
Yeah.
So next year, in terms of challenge-wise, what are we looking to run while we're on the topic of challenges?
We will be running another 3 challenges next year. So there'll be 3 spread throughout the year. The first one starts in February. I think it's the second week of Feb. We have the dates locked in for that.
Yes.
Which finishes just before Easter, which is good timing for all the Easter celebrations and the chocolates.
Yes.
And then, we'll run 2 others throughout the year. We've got one in the winter, sort of middle of the year, and then there'll be one coming into the end of the year, coming back into summer again.
Yep. And just in terms of the challenges, I was chatting to Ali today about what challenges might look like. Focusing on the kind of 3 main parts of that. We've got the movement, the accountability, and the nutrition.
Yep.
Do you want to just cover maybe the way that we look at nutrition and then how we approach accountability and the movement as well?
Yeah, I think the first challenge next year, we're going to change our nutritional approach. We actually want to empower our clients to be able to develop their own meal plans for the week, rather than just sort of like rote learning what we tell them to eat. So it's going to be more about the knowledge aspect of it and, getting them to work out how to write their own meal plan that's going to help them reach their goals. This is purely for like a sustainable long-term benefit, which I think is going to be really good. So we've already started putting that into the works pretty much. We've got that almost planned out, I think, which is final tweaks.
I mean, subject to final tweaking, it would be cool to actually do a proper, just an hour or hour and a half here with everyone, run through building it out.
For sure.
And then, we have the protein sources, the fat sources, the carb sources, and then we build that meals together.
We'll do a big nutritional seminar to cover all aspects of that, so people feel really confident going into day one of that challenge.
And when we've run it, when we've had guys doing it like that in the past, I was talking to someone else today who said they're doing it on their own at the moment, which is great. And that's the goal, right? To teach everyone to be able to do it on their own, and take what's in your brain and have all of their brains.
Yeah, and just having that approach as well, it doesn't feel like they have to finish at the end of the challenge.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like a chore. So once the challenge finishes, they still do what they did in the 6 weeks of the challenge, and it just becomes a lifestyle habit for them. And
that's kind of the best part of, I guess, our crew, right? Everyone loves doing it when they've got the time and the ability, and it's kind of helping them form those habits that they don't have to think about it anymore.
Yeah, 100%. Second nature.
Yep. So that's nutrition. In terms of movement, it's going to be either group or PTs as well.
Yep, group or PTs, or a mix of the both if you want to do that, whatever your preference is for training.
Yep. And then in terms of accountability, this time around we had our weekly check-ins via our Fit for Life app.
Yep, that will remain the same. I think that worked really well. We're still going to have team versus team challenge, so there's a bit of extra accountability with their team coaches, and a few other little things thrown in there. So we're going to be doing a couple more group challenge workouts specifically, so Sunday workouts, and just some little surprises thrown in.
And that's like the easiest way to earn extra points. Do you check in on time?
Oh, check in, Points for check-in.
It's
by the time as
jam.
well. Like checking in, 5 hours after the scheduled time, no points.
Yep. So that covers our Hyrox and our challenges, which are going to be really cool coming up this year. And hopefully we get a good mix of everyone into those, whether it's new members or existing members or people who just want to take it up a notch. Our other main focus here is also our running, right?
Yes.
So running's been a pretty big year for running, right? I remember when we launched our run club, we had like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
And then, at one point in the depths of winter, we had, 16 or 17, which was cool.
Yeah.
And been great to see it grow. In terms of this year, we've had a whole bunch of events, right? We've had the Gold Coast Marathon, we've had the Great Ocean Road, we've had Melbourne Marathon, Run Melbourne, and then the Brighton Beach Marathon are kind of the main ones that we got through.
And 2XU, we had a couple of members do 2XU.
We had some trail running as well going on.
Yeah, lots of trail running events actually.
Lots, which is cool. And even a couple of ultras as well. Although Marcel's pretty self-sufficient, he's out there crushing it anyway. So in terms of the running side of things, what are we looking like in terms of next year, and what's our 2026 looking like?
So I think the thing we're implementing the most with the running next year is our programs are going to become a little bit more specialised. So the way it's going to work is anyone that wants to do a running program for an event or for a goal, we're actually going to tailor their programs to their paces.
Yep.
So it's going to be that little bit step up from what our guys currently do, where they actually have targets to hit for their paces, and it's more specific to them, where they're at and where they want to go as well.
Yep. So that means my favourite thing, that means testing.
Yes.
What we're going to do
testing.
to be able to do that, we're going to make sure that we get down to the track a couple of times at the start of the new year, and make sure that we've got the ability for everyone to do a 20-minute block. So you'll go down there with me, or if you as well, if you're ready to come. And then we'll come down, we'll do a proper warm-up, a full warm-up, and then you'll get into a 20-minute block, which we will then use to build your paces out.
Set your paces for your running, yep.
And you don't have to use that pacing, you don't have to take that path, but it's a way that will skyrocket your running, right? Because it means you're working in the right zones. You're not going purely off feel. So that'll be a cool addition this year. We're having a bit more time to be able to do that will be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the results that come from it, because it's just a more targeted, more tailored approach to our training. That brings me neatly, almost like it was planned, to what we're calling the trifecta, which is around Hyrox,
Are we calling it the trifecta, or are we coming up with a better name?
Maybe we'll go with a trifecta, a little asterisk, and have it as pending.
Yeah, we'll figure out a cool name.
Yeah, we'll go with something that doesn't insinuate we're racing horses.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is the currently named trifecta?
So the trifecta is something we're bringing in next year, which is going to be, I guess, like an even bigger level.
The challenge within a challenge, right?
Challenge within a challenge, but
a year-long challenge.
It's for those epic clients that really want to like drive home some good results next year and just achieve something like crazy.
So what do we have to do?
So the plan is within the year of 2026, next year, to become a Fit for Life trifecta member, name pending.
Yeah. Name it some work,
an individual has to complete one of our 6-week transformation challenges, one of our Hyrox programs with the simulation, and also complete a 10-week running program specifically towards an event or a running goal that they want to achieve. So think of it as you have to complete one of each of the 3 programs that we run at Fit for Life within a 12-month period, and you become one of the legendary trifecta members.
So you don't, for example, have to sign up to Hyrox, the race in Melbourne, or you don't have to sign up to a fun run. You can simply do the simulation here in studio, or go and run 20K or whatever it is, 10Ks if that's your goal, out on a Saturday morning. Yeah,
it's more about committing to a program and focusing on that program for that time frame. So, we don't expect people to sign up to Melbourne Hyrox if that's not their thing, but if you want to do the trifecta, you have to at least complete a simulation to say that you've done a Hyrox. Yeah.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Obviously, we'll help the clients work out, those that want to do it, work out how to schedule it into their year around events and stuff that they've got going on. We're not going to have you guys do the program, all 3 programs at the one time.
No, I think that's the main point. Like, that's why we're kind of here to help everyone go through it. And we'll help you guys go from I want to do it to actually putting a plan in place to make sure that we give you enough rest throughout the year. Because I think that's a really big point for us, right? Making sure that everyone's staying healthy, getting strong, but also able to achieve some hard stuff.
Yeah. Like, imagine finishing 2026 and being like, I achieved 3 epic goals. I did transformation challenge. I ran 21K and I did a Hyrox.
And what is the main prize for doing that?
No.
We have to announce the prize. Come on, let's do it.
When we announce the proper name of the trifecta.
If you could see Pepper behind, she's actually like, what is going on, guys? Why are you making so much noise? But
when we announce all the details, we will announce the prize as well. But it's going to be worth the effort. Let's just say that.
Yes.
And of course, there's going to be trophies.
Yes, I will make sure we
100%.
get trophies. That will be on the goal to-do list.
Yep.
So the trifecta is almost locked and loaded. Name pending and prize announcement.
If
pending.
anyone has a good name for it,
yes, if
hit
you've got
us
a good
up.
name, let us know.
We will give you a free shaker.
Come
No,
on,
I
it's got
don't
to be
know.
better than that. Come on.
If you guys give us a good name for our trifecta, we will give you get 3 one-on-one personal training sessions with me for free
Okay.
if we choose your name.
Okay, so we'll all right, let's do that. Yeah,
Put it to the members.
fantastic. So we've got our high rocks done, we've got our challenges done, and we've got our trifecta done and our running done. To enable us to do all of that, we have our team. So we've got Jess looking after the creche, we've got Benny and Fleur in here, and then we've got Pepper, you and I as well. So putting you, Pepper, and myself aside, what's been going on with our team this year?
Yeah, we had a really good year with the team. Everyone just went above and beyond, I think. Obviously, Ben was already part of the team at the start of the year. He had his wouldn't say little, it was pretty big,
Major,
broken leg. Broken leg.
But he recovered from it amazingly
So well,
right? Like,
yeah.
It was
and
nice to see him for
he got through that period really well, which was good, and he came back in and was just straight back
nice to
into
have
it,
him
which
back
was
into
really
it.
good, yeah. And then obviously Fleur joined our team. She was an awesome addition to the team. She slotted in seamlessly.
Yes.
And everyone obviously loves her, our little dancing positivity queen.
And the two of them are pretty much, apart from Christmas and New Year time, are fully stacked from a PT perspective.
Chockers,
right?
absolutely chockers, yep.
So that means we will also try and grow our team next year.
We will be looking to grow our team, yep.
Yeah, so hopefully we can find someone that, not hopefully, we will be finding someone to slot in that matches with everyone we've already got.
The same vibe, same
yeah.
atmosphere, yeah.
And go ahead.
I think we also need to give a bit of a shout out to Jess as
I
well
was
for the
going right
mums and
there.
bubs.
Yes. So all of that, being able to kind of have Benny and Fleur busy, fully stacked, is also mainly because of Jess's ability to wrangle many kids at once, which we've done just this week. And my goodness, these
Jess
guys,
is the child whisperer. I don't know how she does it.
they
I
give me
really
attitude,
don't.
man. These little kids give me
But
attitude.
she just,
They
just
pack up for her. I tell them, I
know.
ask them to pack up and they just leave.
they just say no.
No, they're like, nope. I'm like,
I
I
know.
guess I'll just put it
Also,
away.
Jess, you are never going on holidays ever again.
No, they're quite funny. It was, I mean, in all seriousness, it was 3 days. It was pretty fun.
It was
Wasn't
fun.
too bad.
Yeah.
No, it was good fun.
But yeah, Jess's work in the creche and being able to bond with all the children is just like, we think it's incredible. Obviously, it's incredible for the mums to be able to come in and have confidence in Jess, that their kids are kept safe and happy.
Yes.
So happy.
Yes.
So like, big shout out to Jess. She's really pulled us through this year, I reckon, in terms of the creche.
Yes, she knows what she's doing.
She
with children,
does.
and it will be great to see 2026 go as well. So
Yep.
yes, that is going to be good fun. So before we get onto the most important part of this session, before we get onto the most important part of our chat, let's talk about studio upgrades this year, because
Yes.
I feel like every time you come home from being here, you're like, I've got an idea. I want to get this. I'm like, we have no more room, but we've managed to
make room.
find a bucket load more room because we have a bucket load more stuff.
Yeah.
So what have we invested in from an equipment perspective this year for all of our crew?
Equipment perspective, the Concept 2 equipment, that was a big addition. And when did we get that? Mid-year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I could not be happier with the choice to bring that in. I think it's ticked all the boxes for what we want and what the members want.
Yep.
So the rowers, the skis, and then we also brought in the bike ergs as well, because I felt like if we get the rowers and the skis, we also have to get the bikes as well.
Yes. And just on our Concept 2 equipment, a big thank you to Marty for helping us put all that together.
Oh, Marty.
Because you can probably see the skis behind me. I'm not tall enough to reach the top without a box, and Marty just put them together like he was sitting down. So
Yeah.
that was great. And he also helped us put the new sled track
The
in
new
as well.
sled track,
Yeah,
I was
which you
going to
can
say,
see.
we
Yeah.
went from a 2 sled to a 4 sled track, which
Yes.
that was the most painful thing to lie down. But again, Marty, MVP,
Yes.
just knew what to do.
Yes. He smashed that out of the park.
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
He's like our what do you call it? Our studio fixing dad.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I think he probably actually enjoyed doing it. Whereas you
No,
and
it was
I,
great. It was good fun. It was nice to
Yeah.
kind of get through it.
yeah.
And do that.
What else do we've got the new sleds as well. So
Yes.
we upgraded from 2 to 4 sleds, and we have push-pull sleds as well. So we've got
Yep.
the ropes to pull the sleds, and then just bits and pieces here and there. So
Yeah.
we finished.
I'm looking around to have a look. We got a bunch of new kettlebells.
Yeah.
We completed our set of 4
three sets of dumbbells
each in the front and
of
then
each
a bunch
weight.
of
We
set
brought
back.
in the teal mats.
The teal mats, yes.
Which look really good. I'm not sure if they're great in terms of being able to see the dirt on them, but they look pretty.
Yeah, we added a bunch more plates.
We did.
Then had our most exciting purchase of the year.
the
which was
scanner.
The scanner, the
Yep.
InBody scanner.
That was a very, very quick decision.
It was. You
At the
messaged
end of the
me
year.
and then before I knew it, I was on the phone.
I think I was like, Jono, I have an idea. And he's like, oh no, what? But
Well,
you got on board. And I am so glad that we made the decision to bring it in. It's been a hit so far. I think it's going to be so good for the clients to use to track their progress going forward.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to love it, right? Because it means we've got one number, right? The number is the number and it's going to be consistent. So
Yep.
so long as you have a base, it doesn't really matter what that base is.
Yep.
The variation from that number is what's important.
Yep.
And the variation will be based off the same machine every single time.
Every
going
time, yeah.
forward, which is cool.
And it also means that we have the flexibility to offer the scans whenever we want as well, rather than when we used to get Alan in. We love Alan.
We love Alan.
But we were very restricted to when he was available and the set times he was here. Whereas
Yeah.
now, like we can,
whatever
provide
we
an
want.
in-body scan whenever a member wants, as long, within reason.
if we're
Not
here,
2 a.m.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so I think it's a massive bonus to the studio, and I'm happy that we got that.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much all of our ads for the year. I mean, we did some kind of cosmetic upgrades, but nothing cosmetic upgrades, but nothing else jumping
We
out.
extended the
moment.
reception desk.
We did. We put some cladding up. We did some of the cool stuff, but
Yeah.
the most important stuff.
The
stuff I
equipment
geek
and
out
the
on is
scan.
being able to come here and see the cool equipment.
Yeah.
See everyone loving it.
Oh, I just love the look of the Concept 2 stuff when it's lined up.
Yes, I do. So, the most important part of this discussion, and it's right on the floor in front of me, so I'm going to reach for it and grab it, is
I'll take that. Thank you.
our member achievement awards for the year. So we've got a
Yes.
bunch of them. Where are we going to start?
Oh, all right. We're going to start with so we've split this year into group side versus PT side because we had so many awesome achievements. I'll grab that one. So many awesome achievements. And to be honest, like we have been debating over winners of this for weeks and it's been tough.
I started with, I think, 3 people should win each one. Loz told me no, narrowed it down to 2.
Then we brought in Ben and Fleur.
Yeah, Jess
they
as well.
stirred the pot. Oh, and Jess,
Yeah.
sorry. They then stirred the pot. So
we all kind of went back and forth, and here we are.
Yeah, we've narrowed it down. So I will present them to you.
Yes.
And you can present them to the camera.
Okay. So our hardest worker group 2025 is, you can't see that, but it's Alice.
Alice
So Alice
Beer.
is our winner of hardest worker group 2025. To be honest, I'm not sure how she squats 60 kilos for minutes at a time, but
She's crazy.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Our hardest PT worker, on the other hand, is Indy. So Indigo, you
Indigo.
are our hardest PT worker of the year.
2025.
Whenever I'm here, which was not all that often this year, but she always seemed to be here when I was here.
She's just so consistent and she gives it 100% every single session.
Yes. Most improved overall group. I think you should announce this one.
Why?
Because.
Okay.
Go.
It goes to Cass O'Sullivan. She has gotten into running this year. She did a Hyrox this year. Her attitude has just been crazy. So yes, definitely we think well deserved for most improved overall for group.
Yes. And most improved overall PT is for Ronan. So Ronan, you are our most improved overall PT for 2025, which is not an easy award to get, right? And we've got so many PTs, we've got so many people.
As
Ronan
I said,
really knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, yep. All right.
Who have we got next?
Biggest transformation for group 2025, we have
Sarah McMahon.
Sarah McMahon.
You are our biggest transformation for group in 2025.
Huge weight loss. She ran 10Ks. She's consistent. She gives it her go. We love Sarah. Our biggest transformation for PT 2025.
Yeah, this one is you.
This one is me. we have given it to Justin Masters, who trains PT, obviously. He, in the last 6 months, hasn't knuckled down and is just under, I think, 20 kilos down or something. Ridiculous. And he's just been consistent with his training, consistent with his macros, consistent with checking in. So, yes, he got our biggest transformation at PT. All right. And then we have our Coaches Award. So our first one will be Jono's Coaches Award, which is also the Run Club Award.
Yes. So our Run Club Award and Coaches Award for me goes to Phoebe.
Phoebe.
So she has come from getting into running, getting back into running, and really wanted to kind of dive into things again after having another bub, and has been able to go from returning to running 10Ks again.
Yeah.
I'm doing it consistently,
Massive.
Showing up to Run Club, getting it done. So Phoebes, well done. You're a legend. I am looking forward to seeing what 2026 brings.
Okay. And then Benny's Coaches Award, he proudly presented to...
Benny Boy has presented it to Annie.
Annie
So
Boy.
Annie, you are Benny's Coaches Award recipient.
Again, the consistency with your training, or with Annie's training, always giving it 110%. Yep.
Yes.
Fleur's Coaches Award, she has given to...
She's given it to Cass Andrews. So Cassie, you are Fleur's Coaches Award recipient for the year.
Also one of the ladies that,
Did High Rocks.
came on board and is now into running, did Melbourne High Rocks, just absolutely smashed it. Awesome attitude. Yeah, well deserved. And then my Coaches Award, I have given it to Ben Robson, who is one of our PT clients. Again, he trains consistently every single week, rarely misses a session.
Nope.
He is deadlifting, I think he's up to 160 kilos, like crazy good. And then, just such a good attitude and so hardworking in every single session. So,
Yes, another
Benny
one.
Robson, you got my Coaches Award.
Yep, whenever I'm here, he happens to be here as well. Maybe
Yes.
he's on the same day as Indy, I don't know. And last but not least, who have we got?
Not least, which was a bit of controversy on Jess's point, because she said she couldn't pick a Coaches Award for the creche, but I said she could. So we're not taking this as Jess's favourite child. We're taking this as most improved child for 2025. And she has given it to Sophia, who, when she started in creche, little Sophia.
Yes.
Started in creche, she was an absolute mess, crying, and now she's the happiest little bubba, walking around and playing by herself and with toys. So,
Amazing.
yeah, she went from not really enjoying the scenario of being in creche to being an MVP of creche. So, yes, Jess chose Sophia.
Amazing. So that is a wrap on everything about
2025.
running, everything all the way through to our Coaches Awards. Been a big year. Looking forward to 2026. Let's rock and roll. It's New Year's Eve. Hopefully we see some of you tomorrow for
At Parkrun.
Yes,
Yep.
8 a.m. Dorset, Parkrun tomorrow morning. Let's rock and roll. Anything else, Lozzie?
No, not from me.
Cool.
Okay.
See you next year, guys.
See ya.
Bye.